What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another the Mods 8 hardcore Minecraft video. My name is JawshyGG, and now we are going to start the process of building out the components here. So to do that, we'll need a couple different things. So first and foremost, we're going to need, so let me pull up my 256M crafter and click start. We're going to need a significant amount of material. So first and foremost, we're going to need a bunch of skystone. We don't have 1180 skystone blocks, but we do have the capability of going to find those. And it's very likely that I could probably just do this right here. Let's take a look at how we can make some skystone. Make some skystone seeds, apparently. That's interesting. I do actually like that. So let's actually do that. Let's see how much tertium we can make, and then let's make ourselves some skystone seeds, shall we? Because we still have plenty of skystone to be able to build out these seeds. So this will get us our tertium that we need, and then we can also just do this right here, and we can grab the we have 3 in here, so that's good. So let's grab a stack of 64 of these. So we'll go to our skystone. Okay, well, I guess that's 2 words, so probably should. We actually do have 1100. Never mind. I was actually genuinely thought we only had a couple stacks. So that just means that I don't necessarily need it, but I probably still should create those. But let's head home real quick. I'm going to set up a way for this to communicate back to the crusher. And actually, what I could do is I can come into here and do this right here, do process. I don't need that. Just do minus 64 set. We'll do, I guess it doesn't actually want to do what it's supposed to. So we'll do that. And that. Then now, come into crusher, plop that in there. And then what we'll do from here is we'll come into our crafter. Or not our crafter, this one. We'll go to skystone dust. We'll do this, and we'll do 1024, start. And then now what that's going to do is that is going to pull every single skystone that I basically put for that. So you can actually see if we search our skystone again, we are down to 192. So that basically moved it into the storage component. And then that will get us ever so closer to our well, ridiculous numbers that we need. So the next step is to go back. We'll actually, we'll keep a couple of those. We'll go make some seeds later if we need to. I don't necessarily see us needing to do that just yet. But let's go take a look at the, at where this is at. So this is at 37. I want to make another macerator. And I actually want to check one other thing, because I think there is another way to do this that might be a little bit quicker. So ender powder. I don't need ender powder. I need ender dust. There we go. So ender dust is going to be either an inscriber or a macerator. So an inscriber, we do have the advanced inscriber in here. And what I can do here is I can come back into our little crafting room and I can grab a recipe for the ender dust. So let's do this. We'll do the crafting recipe right here. So we'll do ender dust. We'll take the ender dust and we'll take the ender dust and put it right there. And then we'll take this bad boy, put it right there, grab the crafting recipe, and then we will throw it into our advanced inscriber one. Now, we'll just go in here. How many do we need, actually? Before I do that, let's do 256 and then craft. Just to make one, we actually don't need, we only need 129. So let us, which actually that does save up a, wait, no, hold on. Yeah, 256 mega. Okay. Yeah, I just had to make sure that I was reading that right. So really what we're missing at this point is our printed silicon, our skystone, which doesn't really do anything for us because all that does is turns that into ender dust. Because if you actually look, this is none of these none of these actually require actual skystone. They just require skystone dust and ender dust, and then glowstone. Glowstone is going to be another one of those that we kind of we have to figure out a good solution for, and probably the best solution is to do glowstone seeds. And it's going to require glowstone essence and tertium. So let's go ahead and grab a couple of these. And then now I will go back over here to our tertium. I'll make 4 of these. And this will get us kind of close to where we need to be. Not really, actually. I think we need I think you said we needed what, like 10,000? Oops. I think it said we needed 10,000, right? Which kind of blows my mind that we need that many. Let's take a look. 7,228. Cool. So if we go back to this, back into our primary base, and we go upstairs and go to sleep because it's nighttime, because I don't want no moms outside. Don't mind me. I'm slowly losing my mind. Then we go out to our little area over here. We can set up our glowstone seeds, and then we'll just go over to our place and just plop those down where they need to be and go from there. So we'll make our glowstone seeds real quick. Yeah, so it's pretty much convenient factor at this point. Like I was saying in the last video, it's genuinely just going to be resource collection, trying to get as many resources as humanly possible without stressing too much about the overall end game. We'll get there eventually. I'm not worried about it. I genuinely am not worried. And I hope you guys are stick with me throughout the rest of this, because this is definitely gonna be a process, and I'm not sad. I'm excited for the process that we're about to go through. So let me do this real quick and grab all my diamonds and emeralds out of here, and basically just see how much we have left to get. So let's go back. I think I should have my glowstone seeds here. That should be done right there. That is. Let's see here. So that's emerald, diamond, inferium, and inferium. Cool. Okay. So now we have some more glowstone growing, or some glowstone growing. Beautiful. And then we'll go automodium right here. We're already up to 4 because this one's finished right here, but that's pretty good. Obtanium, boom, boom, boom. Piglet, boom. Beautiful. Then that will start that process. And then let's go take a look to see. I don't think more than what we're 267. Yeah, it's gonna take a bit for this to hit 1 million. Honestly, I shouldn't be worried about it. I know it's gonna take a while, and I'm just gonna have to be patient with it. Let's make sure. Okay, cool. I know I'm just gonna have to be patient with it and kind of let it do its thing. There's nothing more I can really do on it, unfortunately. So we look at this. It's at 4.87, so that's good. Let's actually take a look at that chest over there real quick, because I want to make sure that this isn't... Okay, we're still at 5,300. Wonderful. Okay, Q. So I can actually put those away, put this away, and put this away. And then now we do have that glowstone that we can click on and get rid of. Oh, that gave us some tertium apples, which gives us another quest that we completed. Beautiful. Okay, cool. So the next step is to figure out what else we need to collect. If there's anything we need to collect other than just creating stuff. Certus crystals, obviously, we need 75,000 of those, which doesn't really seem right to me, but then again, it also does at the same time. I mostly need to look at these numbers right here for the printed silicon, printed logic circuits, and printed calculation circuits, because basically once we have all of those printed, we should be good to print these and these. So these two should be fine. And these two are really the worries that I have. Necessarily, I mean, Certus crystals I'm not necessarily too worried about. We do need some vibrant quartz glass, which I think is kind of a weird thing, but it is what it is. So let's go ahead and write down in our trusty dusty Notepad++ what we need. So we're going to need printed calculation circuit. We're going to need 9,763 more of those. Our printed silicon, we're going to need 29428. And our printed logic circuit, we're going to need 19490. Okay. So we can go back home now, and there's a way we can maybe do this without stressing too much. Even though I know that this is going to be a struggle, primarily because of the fact that it requires a lot of, it's going to require a lot of maneuvering. I'm going to keep these two patterns right here, and I'm going to actually take this crafter away. And there's a reason for that. And I'll show you guys this here in 1 second. Let me grab these and I'll throw these back in here so that I at least have them. We're going to set up a logistical, ultimate logistical couple ultimate logistical transporters with a chest. And then now what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab an exporter. And we are going to, we can just go ahead and make that real quick. I'm going to grab this Ultra Exporter, and we are going to set up a little bit of a better solution for that. So let's do this. We'll do this. And then now I need to grab some, wait, no, I don't want that. Actually, yes. I don't want it right there, though, now that I think about it. I want it in a better spot. Got these two. I want this, I'm trying to think of a good place to put this, because in retrospect, what I'm going to be doing, and actually I don't even need the Ultra Importer, because this is going to grab the materials. Let's just try it without the Ultra. Let's try it without that real quick. So we'll do this, this, and this. And then I'm going to turn this right here off, this right here off. I did not mean to do that right there. We're going to plop these bad boys back in here. I think those are good. Yeah, cool. Okay. So now those should push from there and pull from here. And then now I actually do need the Ultra Importer because I'm going to do something fancy. So now I'm going to grab silicon, so you right there. I'm going to make more of that. I actually need to make a lot more. I need to make more of this silicon essence. Wonderful. I think the let's see. So this is we'll grab some Certus crystals, and I think the other one is going to be earlier on. No, I mean, everything seems like it's just... So those are all those. Okay. Interesting. So really I just need... And I guess redstone. Now this is going to be weird at first. And I'm very prepared for this, because this is not going to work perfectly. So what I'm going to do is this right here, grab an inscriber's, actually, I don't want those just yet. I'm going to grab the inscriber silicon press, and that should keep it right there. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to plop the silicon in the chest. That's not what I meant to do either. Oh, goodness gracious. Silicon. Let's do this right here. Put you right there. And now, that should have made another one of those, right? Let's see how many of those I have. I have 96. So let's see if this actually works. So we'll do cable, these bad boys, and then we will plop you right there. Yep, okay. So now that is making our silicon presses. And then now what I got to do is I need to go back out here. I wonder, I don't remember where I have my silicon. I'm probably saying that, and you guys are probably just like, I don't like the way you're saying that. Silicone, I don't remember where I put that, if that was even in here or if that was, that's coal. I don't think I have those planted anywhere now that I think about it. Cool. So we'll kind of let the silicone do its thing. Let the inscriber do its thing. Get it, as many of these made up as possible. It will use up pretty much all of our silicone, but we do have the opportunity to do this right here. Boom. You can see that basically plops them all in there. And then once it basically gets us to a point to where we have the 9,763 of those, then we'll just swap that over for Certus. Wait, we need, no, my fault. We need 29,428 of those. So we absolutely need more silicon. How else can we make these? So Certus quartz dust and nether quartz. We do need a bunch of nether quartz. The way we can do that is we can come in here. We can make sure silicone is selected or is in the pattern. And then make sure, see how much nether quartz we have. Not that much. Okay, wonderful. We have 1.4K. Cool. So we'll worry about that when we get to that point. But basically, you can see right here, it is getting through all those pretty smoothly. We'll check our alloys here. We're up to 6 now. That is good. That is good. And we have a, man, this is dropping a bunch of these. I love it. We really don't need this many pick the charts, I don't think. But it's better to have more than not enough. Am I right? Or am I right? Okay. I still don't know why this one lags. Okay. So let us do this. We're going to clear out all of these because I really do not know why I would be lagging. I have a feeling it's likely because of a pattern or two, but I really don't want to fight it right now. Oh my gosh. Yeah, one of these patterns is really lagging my game. I'd much rather just go ahead and knock these out, clear all these, and then if I need something, I can just remake the pattern and hope that that's not what's lagging my game. I have a feeling it's likely going to be, well, I'm not going to say it's likely. I'm just going to say that it's not going to be necessarily something that I feel is, a lot of these are not necessarily patterns that I feel are requirements for me to pretty much get through the ATM star. And of course, if there is a pattern that I absolutely must have, I can just create it at any other given point. So we've turned all those back into our necessary stuff. So now we should be able to plop that down. We should no longer lag. Wonderful. So we'll plop those in there. We'll clear this out, and then we'll do that. Cool. Okay. So now I just wanted to, that was going to drive me up a wall. Let's see how many silicon. Not nearly enough. We're at 602. So that's this is absolutely going to take some time. So we probably should, likely off recording, probably should set up multiple of those. We'll see what happens, though. I don't necessarily have a bad. I don't really have a bad feeling about this stuff. I just know it's going to take a very long time to create all this stuff. So I wonder if I can make up to 256K. Maybe I can make 3 of these. We are missing... Okay, so we're still missing... So we do need quartz glass. Come on, I'm backspacing. Thank you. So let's see. Do I have a... I do not. Okay, so let's take a look-sees here. Where is the quartz glass on here? Right here. Okay. Let's do this. Create a pattern for this, because patterns for everything. So then we'll do this, this, and then I think we should have a spot available in here. Beautiful. Now we go 256K. What else are we going to need? Calculation processors and Certus quartz dust, which Certus quartz dust is a little bit different in terms of how we get this, as far as I'm aware. So this can be done in an inscriber or a crusher. And one thing that we could do here is bring out a recipe for the quartz dust. That one's done. So now let's go back to our alloys over here, and we will make 10 more. Beautiful. Just keep going. Keep doing your thing. All right. So now we're going to do this right here. Quartz dust. Do that. And then we'll just we'll set it up as a crusher. And then we'll do this. And now this is going to go through a bunch of skystone. So now it would probably behoove me to make a bigger auto crafting area. And that's probably something I should have done a very long time ago. But I am... I'm not smart when it comes to planning ahead. I think that is very clear. So we'll see what happens. We'll kind of keep our eyes open for that. Let's head back over to our other side, because I think the this one over here should be done. And we can throw another grouping in there, so that will get us another segment of alloy being created. So boop. All the modium, so we'll plop you right there. We'll grab you, and then we'll grab ourselves some unobtainium, and then a piglet chart, which we're up to 329. Beautiful. Now that's going to do its thing right there. Let's take a look-see at how much is in here. 302,000. That is getting there, getting there. We're slowly but surely making it. Slowly but surely making it. It's definitely going to be a process and likely going to cause a lot of strain, headache, and heartbreak. But I have a positive feeling about our continued success in the creation of the other singular antimatter that we will need, which then of course we will need 9 more after that. So that means we need 10 million. You heard that right. 10 million polonium, which is going to be a very stressful time in my life. But I feel there are ways that we can go around that and kind of get to more polonium being built. We could absolutely expand the size of our reactor. We could absolutely expand the amount of nuclear waste that we're utilizing. We could put more power solutions, or basically have more draining power from our fan here. Because if you look right here, we're inputting 332,000 FEs per tick, and we're outputting 170,000 FEs per tick. So we're absolutely doing the right thing. The next step would be to set these lasers back up on the quantum entangloporter to build the power from there, and then utilize some of this power for other resources as well. I still have no idea how to use that, but we'll get there. Other solutions we could do in the meantime, while waiting for our antimatter to finish, is we can start working toward, continue working towards collecting as much of the material as we need for the emerald and diamond blocks. Now, if we go back to our diamonds here, you can see we're up to 922. If I were to do this right here, that only gets me a little bit over a stack and a half, and we're still roughly about 9,200 diamonds away from where we need to be. So it's going to take some time. I'm very aware of that, and I'm genuinely, I don't know how else to feel about it. And it's the same thing with the emeralds, except emeralds require a 5 times compressed block. And if we come here and click this and do that, we're missing 512,000 emeralds. So it is absolutely going to be a struggle. It is going to be a very long waiting game. But if you guys are willing to, stick around and make it as enjoyable as possible for all of us, then I'm willing to stick around and make it as enjoyable as possible for all of you. But we can, technically, I think this is a chest right here. It's an element source. What? It's an element source. Over here, there is some chests and everything. So if we go to our northwest again, I keep forgetting which direction that is. Set this back to 100 and head over here. I think I have this connected to our network. I cannot remember. So this should have absolutely had sent everything to, yeah, it is. Okay. This should have sent all of the stuff to there. This right here is good. This right here is good. So now what we'll do is we will get rid of this. Eventually. We will get rid of this and this. Don't like how long that takes to break. Anyway, so now what we'll do is we will plop the chunk destroyer right there. We'll uncheck the ready to start. Plant this out a little bit longer, about that way. I think that goes over here. Let's add a couple more. And that should be good right there. And then we'll click plop the quantum entangloporter. Okay, all right. Jetpack, work with me, please. Plop you right there. Do this, and then click start. And then now this will take up some of the power that we're utilizing in our other solution here. But this will also help us get a couple more resources that we're going to need that is required for our emerald and diamond collection. Obviously, emeralds and diamonds are really the ones that I'm kind of focused on getting right now. Don't really need too much more of the other stuff. But this is definitely going to be a... Ooh, hello. Definitely going to be a struggle. I don't know how many diamonds or how many emeralds we're going to get from this. So just keep that in mind. I will continue kind of monitoring whatever I can and kind of go from there. But really, the big three that we need is the diamonds and emeralds for the dimensional seed, the antimatter for, I think, the Wither's compass and the pulsating black hole, and then finally the 256 million block for this. And then, of course, once we get these 4 done, so literally all we need for these are the antimatter pellets. Like, honestly, this is going to take a little bit more than that, and I probably could go ahead and make all this stuff. But I think I'll probably wait until we're getting a little bit closer to finishing up the 9 antimatter pellets we're going to need for this. These right here are definitely going to take some time to make, and I likely will set up crafting recipes for it, auto-crafting recipes for it, because I genuinely just don't want to deal with all that. And I feel like you guys probably understand that. So yeah, let's do one last thing. We'll head back over to our fission reactor real quick. And then we will kabooey, drop down right here. This is such a beautiful view. I love the fact that I have these bunny slippers, but I think that's kind of terrifying at the same time because I'm going to forget that I don't have them in other playthroughs and end up inevitably hurting myself by jumping off a cliff at height. 300,000. We probably could, because I think that'll get us up to about 300. Let me do this. Let me connect these two back, and then this will get us up to, I mean, that's going to, progress is going to go pretty smoothly. This will get us up to 300, about 300 MB, which will be about 700 MB away. And that's only during daytime, of course. Well, no, it's during nighttime as well, but during daytime, it'll it'll be going faster, and then during nighttime it'll do its thing. You know what I mean? So let's take a look here. We are currently inputting half of the output value, so we are going to lose some of our power, but I feel like we should be okay for that. So go ahead and grab that. We'll look at our alloy because I think we can make another unobtainium alloy, allomodium alloy block. We can throw that in there, and then now we should have enough to put this one in a different spot. Let's see. Put this one at the very top because why not? Boop. So we've made a little bit of progress here. We've gotten a couple more items for our block. I'm still super stressed out about the nether stars. I don't know. I think the only way I'm going to be able to do that is by mass farming in the here in the mining dimension, because I think I have enough soul sand. I think I have enough soul sand. I have 7.9k, and I think I have enough wither skeleton skulls. I do not, but I can make more. I think I have enough wither skeleton skulls to make them. So I should be okay for a little bit. It is going to take some time. We do have a long way to go before we kind of get to that point where we're able to make, because we need to make 15 3-time compressed nether star blocks, which I think is friggin' ridiculous. Like, this is going to give us a star of the gods, which I'm not entirely, I think that's just a name, nether star, maybe. But it is going to take 15 of these, and I think I do have it right here. So if you look, I said 15, right? That's going to require 98. Well, that's not too bad. 98,022 nether stars is really not as bad as I expected. That's still a lot. That means we have to kill almost 100,000 withers. You guys know what that means. Which actually we don't, because now that I think about it, we do have the simulation stuff. So we technically could set up a bunch of these simulators to import and export the wither. So we'll do this real quick, actually. I'm going to grab the wither. I don't have more than one data model for it, though. So that's fine. I think we have enough. Oh, I'm actually going to make more of these real quick. Okay. Of course. I think I'm out of glass. Okay. Then we'll do prediction. We'll make a bunch more of these. Make as many as we can, because I want this to be, like, to give us a ridiculous amount of these wither predictions so that we can inevitably get a ridiculous amount of these. And then on top of doing this, I absolutely can go out there to our wither farm and farm withers. So maybe I'll do that in the next video, do that a couple times in the next video, see what we can get. I don't think it drops, I don't think a wither will ever drop more than one nether star per, but you never know. So let's go ahead and empty that bad boy out, and we will take a look-sees at what we got and see what we can do for the next particular video. But with that being said, thank you guys so very much for watching this. I'm going to continue kind of working the magic that I can to get this stuff done as quickly as possible, because I want you guys to be able to see some of the excitement that we have in store once we build the nether star, because that's going to, or the ATM star, because that's going to be a really exciting time where I'm really thrilled about that. And I'm going to hope that the last video we do on this, building the ATM star, is not a 10-minute video. So I'm going to try my best to fill as much of that as I can, explaining things prior to building so that we have the full 30 minutes, or I'll build the ATM star and see what other like options we have around it. But we still have a ways to go for that. We still have to collect the antimatter. We still need to get a ridiculous amount of diamonds and emeralds, and we still need to get a ridiculous amount of those nether stars. But we'll be doing that over the next couple of videos, and hopefully we can get where we're at soon. So get to the end soon, so I should say. But thank you guys so very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to hit that thumbs up button if you did. If you didn't, leave a comment down below. Let me know what I could do better to make the videos more enjoyable for you. Also, subscribe if you're not already, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.